Thank you for watching A Dash of Love. I'm Rhonda. I really do appreciate it. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. The sun is shining today again, but it's a little chilly. But I think spring is on its way. I couldn't quite figure out what I wanted to fix today, but I think I've decided. So y'all, I'm gonna do lasagna. And I'm getting ready to roast a head of garlic in the oven, and it just is so good. It's sweeter, it's not as strong, and I'm gonna make some real garlic toast. But let me show you what I'm doing. I got this head of garlic right here. I just took a knife and I just chopped the top of it off. Let me see if y'all can see. Can y'all see that? Okay. And I put it in some aluminum foil. And I just poured about, I don't know, a tablespoon of olive oil on it. Some salt and pepper. And I'm just going to make a little thing here, a little pouch. And I'm going to throw it in a preheated, about 375 degrees. I don't know if there's a certain temperature that you've got to roast it. I'm going to put it in the center of my oven, and I'm going to roast it probably, I don't know, 30, 35 minutes. Just check it, and when it's done, it's real squishy, you'll know. And then you just pop those little pieces of garlic out of there, put it in a bowl, mix up some butter with it, spread it on your toast. It's really good. I've been drinking me some coffee, trying to get going here. I'm heating up my skillet. I'm gonna put some, not everybody does this, you don't have to. You know, it's whatever y'all like. But I've got some few mushrooms, an onion, and a red pepper, because I didn't have a green pepper, and I've got some parsley, curly parsley. And the noodles I'm gonna use, I've never tried these, I think they'll be okay, is the oven ready. We're gonna try them out. So, I'm hoping they'll work out just fine. And I'm gonna use some jar marinara. I'm not making no tomato sauce today. So, I've got about a pound, a little over a pound of ground beef, and about, I don't know, 5 ounces of sausage. You can omit the sausage if you don't like it. It's totally up to you. The cupcakes I made the other day, I do have a video that I'm going to download. I've just haven't done it yet. It takes a while to get these things downloaded. Some days it goes quick, and some days you're looking and you're going, that thing is still downloading. I don't know. Sometimes it just, I guess it depends on who all is, I don't know, downloading. I really don't know. But I hope that y'all are enjoying my kitchen shenanigans. And I do appreciate it. And please like and subscribe. It takes, you know, a while to get your business. It's not really a business. I do it for fun. But, you know, it takes a while to get everything going. And I do enjoy it. I really do. I just want to share some things and, you know, some of my recipes. And like I said the other day, I still watch a lot of videos of people cooking on YouTube because, you know, I always watch something and I go, oh, I didn't know that, you know, and so I'll do it. You know, sometimes you might see something that somebody's doing and you go, oh, I didn't know that. I can do that, you know. And it's all just for fun too, you know. But I do appreciate it. So I'm going to chop up my green pepper and my onion. And I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to get that set up, and I'll bring you back. Hey, so I'm back. I'm going to chop up these vegetables. I'm not going to put a lot of stuff in it, but I want some mushrooms, definitely. Okay. I like using, I've got several chef knives, but this was Randy's knife, and that thing is, it handles good, and it stays sharp, and I just like the way it feels. Y'all remember, don't do that, and I do it. I catch myself doing it, but there's a show that comes on. I'm sure y'all have seen it. It's about people that don't know how to cook anything. And she will, if she sees you do this, she will mark your finger with a red magic marker. She says, that's a no-no, don't do that. You're going to cut your finger off. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend. It was rather pretty this weekend, I thought. So anyway, that's about as small as I want those. I'll stick them right there. Now, you don't have to put these vegetables in your, well, let me do it like this. You don't have to put your vegetables in the lasagna. Sometimes I'll cube up carrots really small. Really small. See, I told you I'm doing it. Where's the red magic marker, y'all? I catch myself. I tell you, it's a habit. It is a habit, and it's hard to break. Because you want to guide that knife, you know? We want to guide that knife. Yeah. But what I was saying was you don't have to put the vegetables in there. And I do make the sauce sometimes, but I tell you, there's a lot of really good, jar sauces out there. I like the Rayos, but it's gotten a little expensive, but it's good. So I'm not going to put a lot of mushrooms in there. I wipe them off really good. I don't rinse them. I did that one time, and my sister said, don't do that. But really, they're like a sponge, and you don't want to rinse them in your water. You want the sauce to get into the mushroom, not water. So I think that's enough right there. And I've got some fresh parsley. I love parsley. Oh, it's so good. It reminds me a little bit of the celery leaves that I told everybody don't ever throw away. Those things are wonderful. Wonderful. So, y'all, I bought me a glass bowl yesterday. I've got some, a few, but they're not big. But I bought me a pretty bowl. Yesterday, I was so tickled about my glass bowl, y'all. Tickled about it. Okay, I got my stove heating up slowly but surely, y'all. I bought this, and I also buy, and you know that's really good for less than $2, y'all. I'm telling you. And I bought the regular marinara. I bought several different kinds, but I'm telling you, it's really good. I've used it for pizza sauce. So I wanted to cook these vegetables for a little bit. I was watching one of the videos that I've done, or several. I like to make sure that, you know, I like to go over it and make sure everything's okay. And I don't realize how I slam things. Randy said, you do that even when you're not videoing. And I don't realize that I do that. So I'm going to try to stop doing that. I don't mean to. I think it's just, I'm always trying to hurry, you know, and I don't know. I didn't realize I did it. Instead of like that, I need to start doing that. That garlic is smelling yummy in the oven, y'all. So it's going to take a minute for that stove to get hot. I've never in my life seen the stove take so long. I'm going to put a little salt and pepper on that. Remember, always season. Season your food, y'all. Randy, he's not a big foodie like me. I think food is, I just like food. Can't you tell? But I've told y'all several times I've been on that intermediate fasting. It's not that hard. And, you know, then when you start eating, like when you eat your dinner, it doesn't take anything to get full or to get comfortable. But when I went to the doctor the other day, he said I have lost 4 pounds. And then I weighed this morning, so I've lost a total of 7 pounds. And with me being short, I guess I'd have to lose 15 pounds to be able to tell you lost anything. It's so funny. I'm the shortest one. I have 2 sisters and a brother. My brother's the youngest, and I'm the youngest girl. My 2 sisters, oop, there I go. They're rather tall. My brother's tall, and I had to be like shorty. I'm short, and then I married a man that's 6'5". Too tall. That man is tall. When I first met him, our first date, he came over here. And when he got out of the car, my granddaughters always said, oh my God, he's a giant. And when he walked in, he just took his hand and just touched the ceiling. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this man is tall. But anyway, it's starting to cook now, y'all. I talked to my aunt yesterday, the one that I have spoken about. I did a shout out to them. She's gonna try making the barbecue chicken, and I called her and she's like, where do I find that description? And you know, I didn't know where to find it until I started doing this videoing. But she says, we so enjoy watching it. They are the sweetest people. Super good people. But I will post the cupcake recipe. And well, I usually make it like a cake, but I did the cupcakes. They were really good. I would like to take a cake decorating class. When I watch it on TV, I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can make them roses. And then when I try, it don't look too pretty. So I'm gonna cook these until they get tender. Onions get translucent. And then I'm gonna stick my meat in there and I'm gonna start cooking it. And I'll be back. Hey, it's still cooking some here, and I'm going to put in a little bit of garlic. You know, ooh, it's strong. I usually chop up my own garlic, and I probably could use some of that roasted garlic, but it's not done yet. But I bought a bigger jar also of this, and my refrigerator, I opened the door yesterday and I'm like, whoa, what is that? And the jar is absolutely closed, okay? I had to take both jars of garlic and put them in a Ziploc bag because I didn't want it to make all my other food taste like it smelled in there. So when I put it in the plastic bag, the smell went away. But that's some strong stuff. I like it though. Like I said, I usually chop up my own until I saw other people on the YouTube channel using that. And I said, I'm going to try that. And it's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm going to take my vegetables out now. I didn't use a lot of pepper, just a couple of, y'all saw a couple of strips. You can use green pepper, whatever, you know, you like. Whatever you like. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm going to take my vegetables out now. When you're cooking onions and green peppers and you want it to hurry up and cook, to give it a boost, you can add some water to it, and that helps speed the cooking up. And that's the truth. And now I've got a mess here. It's hot. I don't want to throw that away. Okay. Good deal. Now I'm going to throw this hamburger. I'm probably going to have to drain this hamburger too, because it's not lean. I used to despise coffee, y'all. Despised it. And now I like it a lot. But I like the flavored creamers, like hazelnut and French vanilla. I just got me one of these things, and I really like it. It helps chop up that meat pretty good. So that's about a pound of ground beef, a little over a pound, and just about 5 ounces of sausage. I didn't want to put too much sausage in it. Unless you like Italian sausage, you could do that. Mushroom with blood. So I'm just gonna brown this, drain it, and add my sauce. I don't know if I'm gonna have to add more sauce other than this one jar. We'll have to see. But I'm definitely gonna have to drain this. I can tell that already. So, I will be back, okay? Hey, so I've drained my grease, okay? And then I put my vegetables in there, and you want to season salt and pepper, and whatever else you want to season yours with. You want to season every layer there. It smells so good. I've been, when I drained it, I left me out a couple of pieces of that hamburger and sausage and tasted it. Okay. Now I'm going to, now that my meat and everything is done, I'm going to pour, this would make a good spaghetti sauce too. Put a little bit of water in that jar to get the rest of it out. And then I'm going to just stir this in. So when's the last time you guys had lasagna homemade? I'm sure y'all fix it quite often. Okay. I might add just a little bit more sauce. I think I want it just a little bit saucier. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit more sauce. There we go. And I can put the rest of this in the refrigerator and use it for something else. It will be fine. It will be fine in the refrigerator. Yeah, that's about how I want it. There we go. Y'all, I wish that y'all could smell this garlic cooking in the oven. Ooh, it's so yummy. It is yum, 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 yummy. All right, I'm gonna let that simmer for just a few minutes. And then we'll put it together and stick it in the oven. I changed the temperature on my oven to 400. I started out at 375 for the garlic roasting. And I can't remember if I did 375 or 400 the last time I roasted it. But just keep an eye on it. It'll be fine. And you'll know when it's almost ready because the whole house will just smell of garlic. I think that's a good smell. I'd rather smell garlic than potpourri. So I'm gonna see if it's ready. And when it comes out, I will show you guys. Be right back. Hey, I just got my garlic out of the oven. It's still a little warm, but make sure you let it cool. My hands can handle probably more heat than it should be able to. But anyway, here it is, and it smells so good. I'm telling you. I just take it and just smush it. I tried to get some of the skin off of it, but it just pops. Ooh, it's still hot. it just pops right out. See? I think I got y'all in the camera there. But let me get a paper towel. See, it just pops right out. And you can cook it longer if you want it even softer. It is so good. I want to make sure I get it all. Try not to get any skin in it. That don't make for good toast. I don't think I've got any skin in it from the outside of the garlic. Oh my. It is so yummy. And then I'm going to take it and put it in this bowl along with the juices from the olive oil and everything. Okay? And I'm going to just mash it up. You know what? I may just put a couple of, I'm going to put one of those in my sauce. Hold on. I'll put some of that in my sauce too. Yummy, yummy, yummy in your tummy. And garlic, you know, is good for you. It is so good for you. And just try to mash it up as good as I can. Randy's supposed to come up. I think he's watching TV. I want to get it as smooth as I can, y'all. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bang. I'm bad about that. I guess we all bad about something. We all got something. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, not much. And we'll put some butter in that. Probably about, I don't know. Let's see, probably about 4 tablespoons. No, that's about 3 tablespoons. Ever how much butter you like. Because this garlic is pretty, well, it's not as strong as if you were using raw garlic, but you still want to mix it up with the butter. And you just determine how much butter you want. I'm using about 3 teaspoons. If y'all have never roasted your garlic, try it. You'll never go back to the garlic powdered toast, which I still do it when I don't have any garlic, any fresh garlic, that is. Okay, that's good enough. It's still got some chunks in it, which will be nice. Okay. That is so tasty. Let me get a knife. And here is my bread. And I'm just gonna, he loves bread. He eats about 4 or 5 pieces with every meal. I'm just going to spread that on my bread. See them clunks of, see the pieces of garlic on there, y'all? Oh, it's so good. And if you have any left over, wrap it in some cellophane, plastic wrap, and refrigerate it. And then when you're cooking a steak or anything, or you just want a piece of toast, take it out and just go to it. But it's really good on a steak too. It really is. It's good on everything. Okay. Alrighty. And that's that. I'm gonna set that aside. Hi. I'm gonna set that over here. And I'm gonna put my lasagna together. And I'm dropping things today. Got to drop these. Here's my old trusty 9x13. All right, I'm gonna get my sauce. I'll be right back. Okay, like I said, I got my 9x13 glass dish, preheating my oven on 350. And if you have any of your sauce left after you make this, you can absolutely put it in the refrigerator for several days. You can freeze it. And then you can have this sauce with spaghetti or anything that you want to. You can put it on some French bread with some mozzarella cheese and put it in the oven and make little mini pizzas. Be great. So anyway, I put some butter in the bottom of this pan and a little bit on the side because I didn't want the noodles to stick. I've never used these. They kind of look different. So I'm going to layer my noodles down, or my lasagna shells. It'll cook. And then I'm going to put some sauce down. Oh, I got to get my ricotta out. I forgot about that. Snap. I'm supposed to put that down too. You can use cottage cheese or ricotta cheese. If you don't have ricotta, it's not hard to make, really. But who has time to make ricotta cheese nowadays? Okay, let me get my ricotta. Where is it? Okay, you could probably heat this up in the microwave just a few minutes and it would smooth out easier, but it will smooth out when it's cooking. And this is the ricotta. To make ricotta, you just take, I washed my hands, y'all. You just take milk and you put it on the stove and you add some type of acid, like lemon juice. There's a recipe online, and it has to come to a hard simmer or boil, and you have to boil it for so many minutes. And then you put it in some cheesecloth, and it's supposed to, you know, turn into ricotta. So I grated some Parmesan. I'm gonna put a little bit of that. And I like a little bit of cheddar too. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more sauce on top of that, so make sure it smushes. Okay. I think I want a little mozzarella too, guys. You're gonna do it right. Just a little bit. So this is 3 cheese lasagna. So I hope y'all make this. I mean, I'm sure that y'all have a good recipe, but if you don't, you know, there's all different types of lasagna. You can do these noodles feel really different. You know, vegetable lasagna. You don't have to use meat, you know. You don't always have to use meat. I've never used these noodles. I hope they cook. Okay. A little bit more ricotta. Everybody layers theirs differently. There's no rhyme or reason, y'all. Just put it on there and bake it. Just dump that over there. Alrighty. A little bit more cheese, Parmesan, cheddar. Now, I did put some salt and pepper, you know, in my sauce. I didn't want to salt these layers because of the cheese. Well, no, I don't want to. I don't want it to be too salty, so I'm going to skip on that. Okay, I'm going to layer it this way now. Okay. Break off that little piece. Put that on there. Stick him down in there. And then we're going to put the rest of the sauce on here. So, I barely had enough because this is a big old lasagna. Might have to get some more of that jarred sauce out. I don't know. I might have to, y'all. I'm just going to pour a little bit of this where I don't have any sauce because I want it to cook. So that's 2 jars. I wasn't going to make such a big one, but you can freeze this. And it freezes well in a nice container. Okay. I was going to do a salad, but he said he didn't want one today. So we're going to sprinkle some parm on it. And a little bit of mozzarella because I don't want it to burn. And after I cook it for a little while, I'll put more cheese on it because I do not want the cheese to burn. And I'm going to tint this with aluminum foil. Just tin it, just put it like that so the cheese won't stick to it, okay? So I looked on the box of these oven-ready lasagna noodles, and it says to preheat your oven to 375. So cook it on 375. I had it on 350, and I usually do 375. And the garlic, cook it on 400 for about 25 to 30 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. Put some olive oil on top of it. Cut the top off of the head of the garlic. Put some olive oil, salt and pepper. Wrap it up in some foil, like a little pouch. And stick it in your oven, and it's good. So, I'm sure y'all know that. I'm going to chop up some parsley. Drop everything. Okay. You don't want to bruise your parsley. Pick your knife up. And don't break your saucer. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right. My hands don't want to work today. Okay. All right. I'm going to set that aside. So, I hope y'all make this. And if you watch the barbecue chicken video, y'all really need to try that. I know I kept saying it's good, it's good, it's good, because it is really good. So I'm going to find out where my husband's at. I think he's done fell asleep. And that lasagna is probably going to have to cook about 45 to 55 minutes or until the oven-ready noodles are ready. Okay? And I shall return. Thank you. So it took about 35-40 minutes to cook the oven-ready lasagna noodles. So here it is. I almost burned it. I went downstairs and was watching a John Wayne film, and while this was cooking. And there it is. And I made a side salad. I said I wasn't going to, but I did. And here is the garlic bread. And I put parsley on mine. He doesn't like parsley on his. So, anyway, I'm gonna serve some up for Randy. I think I try to let it sit a few minutes, you know, to kind of get together there. Let me wipe that off. So I hope y'all try this. Once it sits a few more minutes, it will, you know, sit up a little bit more. There you go, honey. So I hope y'all really do make you some lasagna. And what we don't eat, I'm going to put it in a, slice it up and put it in separate baggies or something and freeze it. It freezes well, very well. So, and then when you want some lasagna, you just get your little individual slice of lasagna out, stick it in the microwave. And that's the way it goes. Okay? So, you gonna taste it, honey, or is it too hot?
It's too hot.
Say hey.
Hey.
Say hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
So anyway, it's too hot for him to try it, but I tasted it and it is delicious. But I will put the recipe in the description. How do you say that, honey?
Description.
Description. I had it right. Just didn't sound right. Description. And y'all try it. Okay? Thank y'all for watching. God bless. Have a great start of the week tomorrow. Thank you.